what do? We do nothing other than just be extremely cautious, good risk reward trade. And that's what you have to play. For me, so how am I handling it? Of course, being extremely extra cautious. Normally, I keep saying if the risk reward is not that great, then there's nothing to do. I was looking at the markets here. I was looking at Bitcoin. So I think, one of the things, look at Bitcoin, it hit 55, and then it came down. But of course, it wouldn't go in a straight line. I'm still expecting this zone to be tested again, the 55K zone, which is what I'm expecting with Bitcoin anyway. So would it happen? I don't know, but that's what I'm expecting to happen. Again, so Bitcoin took 1 trillion market cap, and I think it will take it again. It will definitely take. It will retest it again. Wow, look at that! Look at that! It's just funny, right? It's just boom, ran up, and that's it. So yeah, so I'm expecting Bitcoin to take the to.
But the alts are getting battered. I don't know how to put it. They're not moving like Bitcoin.
Yeah, so Bitcoin will.
Some of them even now.
Yeah,
I think they said dominance.
Was saying something, or was it? I think Troy was saying something as well. What did you say, Troy?
Well, it's what we're expecting now. Right now, the dominance is just battering every other thing.
That's correct. That's correct. I think we should just have a chat about these things, to be honest. So look at Bitcoin. Look at the market cap is now 2.2 trillion. Still a very small market. Look at the dominance, 44.6. So what does that tell you? It's just way. And once you get below 41, boom, that's the time to start looking more. So, look at that. It just, but Jesus, man. Guys in 2017 must be so strong because it never went to that point ever until God knows how long. So look at that. Until 2021 again, which is crazy, right? So without saying something else. But yeah, so I think what we're looking, oopsie. Yeah, so this way it is right now, and it's actually been trying to be stable around this point here, around this point. Look, it's testing this low. It tested this low for a while, which is a 50 of when was a 550 billion. Sorry, this was December last year. It tested it and it tested it again. This year, I think, it's been one of the most difficult years for Bitcoin rather. But this way it is right now. I'm expecting it to, of course, to zoom off beyond this and go. So that's what Bitcoin is doing. So Bitcoin has been great. Look at the log scale. So dominance is at 44. I think we saw it. You can see the thing as it's moving. Can you see the chat moving? Yeah, so that's 54. Bitcoin is going to surge above 54, which I expect. And because of that, I think these guys are reacting to Bitcoin. I think these guys will still move. Riot, Mara, Any as well. Any only did 3%. BT. So because of Riot yesterday, according to the markets, Riot did 4 times in Bitcoin mining. Then they produce fourfold than they usually, than they're expecting them to do. So I'm expecting Riot heavy. I don't know why it's just not reacting at all to price, but that's what the market is right now. Stock at 26.8. The volume is still there, 4 million. So
like Riot is like the best bet now out of all the stocks.
I wouldn't say that. Okay. I wouldn't say that. I think all mining plays, I think they are one to have for the future, especially with with crypto, to be fair. That's what I think, because because if you think crypto is a step, then so will be the mining place, the miners, because the miners, remember, they keep getting a cost for every coin being mined. So that's how they get rich. All this your Ethereum gas fees and all these things. Somebody has to get paid, right? So,
yeah. Yes.
Yeah, somebody has to get paid, right? And that's what's going to happen. So I expect these guys to keep getting paid until crypto becomes now it's a global phenomenon, but at the same time, it's still patience. Some people are still cautious, while some people are happy to say, you know what, I've got no physical assets, everything I have is digital. And when I'm saying digital, I'm not even talking stocks, strictly crypto. So I think this, I'm beginning to like, some of these crypto plays. I mean, maybe I've just got one or two. I've got Riots, and and I think it's a hold, definitely. I think it's a hold, or it's a swing, really, and that's it. At our meeting later today, you probably realize, yes, I think I got it a bit higher, but that's okay. I'm not too worried about Riots at all. The chart is saying something else, to be honest. Chart is actually saying it's going to go down, but based on fundamentals, I think it's a good hold. So I'm happy. So if you get it now, for example, you're even getting lower than I am. Palantir, it's crazy, right? Palantir got $850 million contracts, and he only moved 5%, which is fine. I mean, the thing is, it's really, really hasn't been moving at all for months and months now. And then, thing is, it moves and then it crashes back down. It moves and then it crashes back down. But that's Palantir for you. What do? You can't fight the markets, can't fight the Fed. Again, this is another crypto mining.
I think.
Yeah, go on. Oh, was that for me? No?
Oh,
okay.
No, sorry.
Yeah, that's okay. So, so that's just something for me to be wary of, to be honest. So I think is a good mining play as well. Likewise, HOT. Some of these guys are still very, very young or still very small, being undervalued. I mean, look, this is just about 400 million. This is nothing. There was an article released on this a few weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks now, on Seeking Alpha, saying, someone said it's sort of, you could see a $45 potential for this, and then it was eventually deleted. I don't know why it was deleted. But they're a genuine article. So, but I'm not going to pump it at all. It's just a play that I like and trade as any other thing. CSL, likewise, HOTS as well. HOTS crazy. HOTS has been battling the fight. Really, this just needs to get about 11, and then it will move. So sometimes I know we tend to buy low, so high, or sometimes you just have to wait and buy into strength, like they say. So buy when it's high, and you can sell higher. It's not always buy low, sell high, because low keeps getting crumbled and crushed constantly. CSLK, look at that. CSLK CleanSpark. This is a $40 stock at some point this year, but I mean, it came down to what, 10.96 at some point, and still struggling to get above 13. I think even last year it was as bad as $1, $2. Great phenomenon, great company, but the shorters came for it, and been struggling to get up since then. This is Bitcoin taking some time out, but I think if you believe Bitcoin will get to 100 this year, for example, then you've got to be patient and wait for your stock to move accordingly if it's a Bitcoin play. So which is why, yes, sometimes I'm going to take a loss on something. But my Riots, for example, no, I'm not going to take a loss on Riots. I think I'm just going to hold it. And SPY, this is the market. The market dipped 1%, and the market's trying to come down. The market's trying to come down. Okay, or it's trying to move back up, rather, as you can see, looking at the candles here. But grossly oversold market. So we just have to wait. Oh, Oh God, I missed it. Almost minus 0.98. It's actually getting worse. 1%. Oh God. And like I said, the market correlates with crypto. So one of the things I said in my pre-market notes is that people say, "Oh, where do I put my money?" I don't know. I'm going to put my money here. I'm going to put my money there. But I said, no. You think you're going to put your money, you're going to buy a bond. No, you can't buy a bond because the yield is just rubbish. Inflation is going to eat your yield. Some people are going to say, okay, I'm going to put my money in crypto. If the stock market doesn't do well, then expect crypto to not to do well too. Of course, you've got to be able to do your research and find some of these things. But still a bit of a gamble really, because you have to rely on them doing well over time. So I think the only thing I'm going to say is always buy good quality companies, good coins, and that way you can say that, what, I think I'm going to break through. But yeah, so but usually when Bitcoin moves, yes, the dominance is way too much, but it's always going to get tired. It's going to take a while, get tired before it carries on this movement again, and that's when you can look at these other companies. But yeah, so you can see the miners, the Riot. I don't know how well it's going to move, but I think it will move. It might not move a lot, but it's trickling. And I'm not so bothered about it. So my average price about 27.8 or something like that, or 28, I think it was. So not so bothered about it at all. The volume is there. I'm seeing bullish signs. It's you can see got bits down here, but it's trying to reclaim its territory and come back. So, and that's just the way that's just where it is. So this definitely will get to 30 again at some point, but we shall see. My. Yeah. What are you playing? Try a high. Everyone is quiet. Bookie's at work. Pastor, you're not in church though, are you? Can you all hear me? You've all gone quiet on me.
We can hear you, just noisy here and there. So that's it.
Okay, at least you can hear me. That's good. Right. So, what's everyone playing today? What are you playing? What are you playing? I mean, I think we're going to look into some crypto as well, because if the stock market is just rubbish, might as well look at some crypto. Yeah. So, okay, most people, people are at work as well. I respect that. Okay, let's see. Let's see. For me personally, I don't know. Do you think Bitcoin pumping is a good thing? Let's see what you say Let's see what you say. Do you think Bitcoin moving up? Do you think that's a good thing for you, or would you say no?
Of course, it's a good thing.
It's a good thing. Okay, I'm just thinking because of the alts that you say, they're not great. So because when it's pumping heavily, people say the alts are just not doing great. So that's what I was asking. Do you think it's a good thing? I think it's a good thing for me because eventually it's going to drag the alts with it anyway. So it's a good thing. Look at Riots here. If you're not in Riots, you want to be careful, but I will be looking at 27-ish. Where is it now? 27.1. Yeah, below 27 will be good for Riots here. Wow. So there's a bottom here and there's another bottom here. So, but overall, I mean, looking at it, if you're going to follow the trend, wow, it's hard to see something consistent. Okay, but that's yeah. So I think Riot is actually gradually trying to trend up, trying to follow the Bitcoin moves. That's what I think. So, but of course, I'll wait for this to dip to about 27 if it dips, and if it doesn't, do not chase it. Do not chase it at all. Don't chase it. Something that there's nothing that will never give you an opportunity in this market. There's nothing, but definitely these fundamentals seem to be getting stronger. Seems to be getting stronger. BTBT is quite strong with us, isn't it? I made a statement about BTBT yesterday. The what price did I say was? Did I say was getting to yesterday? Please, did anyone remember? I didn't change my mind. What did you say?
12.9.
About 12.913. Yeah, I think I was being a bit cautious about.
Yeah.
That was my second PT. The first one was 10.6 or something like that, right?
Yeah, 10 point something. Yeah.
Yeah, which it crushed yesterday right here, you know, as you can see. So that's what I was looking at for BTBT yesterday, and it made it there. And now the second thing I will be looking at will be for me as as a trade, of course. Remember, I can't catch the top, I can't catch the bottom. And thankfully, I sent that message yesterday that people should be careful, they should relax, and should be gentle. So let me see what I'm doing here. Yeah, so I'll be looking at somewhere around here. Why, you might ask, just in case. So I can see here at this point here, this is where it starts to break. It starts to break, and then it forms, and then here it starts to break, and then the volume is quite popular around here. So there's a popular huge volume node, which is showing where price is the most, congregating. So yeah, for me, I will definitely be looking at 12.913 for what's it called, BTBT. Look at that, Riot's now 27.4. So it's gradually coming in. I did say this, even though I said something about 27.7 or 0.5 in the group. But yeah, I expect things to come down a bit. There's I'm seeing a bit of a divergence though, so I'm expecting this to come down a bit again soon. Except the volume keeps increasing, but the volume seems to have just paused. But yeah, so there's a bit of divergence. I'm sure this is going to move. This is moving back again with Bitcoin. No, maybe because the market opened and then Bitcoin dipped, isn't it? That's what happened, right? It's like people just quickly sold the rip and they took the money back to the stock market. I'm not sure. Maybe that's what I saw. Oopsie. Oh, Euro US dollar. I'm not trading forex today. I love the two markets here. Let me just leave it there. BTC. So as you can see, Bitcoin moving back to where it came from earlier in, was it early March, April at some point, and that's where it's going again. So yeah, I like Bitcoin here, and I like the progress it's making. Palantir struggles to hold gains. I don't know why. Riot's not doing too bad. Gradually creeping in, and I don't know if this can close to at 29. It will get very, very bullish. But I think firstly it needs to go past 28.5 around this zone here. Because if you look at it, can you see this zone here? Strict key levels around this point. So which is it's getting there. You could say it's getting there. Okay, it's getting there. Okay, Twitch has been hacked. Wow, that's Amazon's streaming. Yeah, that's Amazon. Amazon's Twitch streaming data has been hacked, and some crucial internal data has been exposed, unfortunately. But anyway. So it's the data I'll be looking at. So I'll be looking at that 28 point level if it moves. But right now, like I said, there's a divergence. I was expecting to go down. Let's start moving down already or going down already. So nothing here to of note yet. Anyway, we just keep looking, and then until then. Nothing. Well, Alan said it's a quiet day in the market. Let me just see what's moving the market today. This market is shaking people out, right? Shaking many people. Look at the market. Oh my God. Can you see the market? This is the market today, guys. Oh, hi. iPhone wants to ask me something. I don't know. Who's iPhone? Go on, talk to me. You raise your hand. I'm here. Do you want to talk? Let's see. Snip, snip, snip. Wow, wow, wow. Wow, the market just wow. It literally just collapsed on some people. So yeah, that's what the market is right now. So nowhere is safe, unfortunately. Nowhere is safe. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you loud and clear. Yes, sir.
I don't know. I just want to ask question on a different stock you analyze.
Please.
INSG. Can you help me check that?
Oh yeah. Okay.
Anything good there? I will just
Okay, so let's see, INSG. So what I try to do as much as possible is I look at the data says, or what the statistics say, like, oh, October is the most volatile month of the year, da 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 da. I just do my trading myself, and that's it. So INSG, it is coming. They're coming for Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at 54.2. Yeah. If it keeps moving, trudging gradually, they're gonna move with it. But it's just so funny. Praise the Lord. INSG. Seagull. And Pastor has diamond hands, which is one thing I've got to praise him for. So, oh boy. So this seems very oversold to me right now. Would I buy it again now? Yes, I will be looking at averaging down about $6 zone, 6.5 zone actually, and it's beaten below that. I mean, it's extremely oversold. So 6.5, I'll be looking at averaging down. Wow. Yeah, so I mean, this is still going to get to 10 at some point very soon. Well, I don't know about very soon, but definitely will get to 10. 10 is still, so you have a lot of people who are, no. I'm not sure if it's been shorted actually, but if it doesn't hold your 6 right now, so I'm expecting this thing, I don't think it's going to come back to 3 though. I think that's too much of a price to pay. I don't see this come back to 3. Yeah, so I'm just trying to see if there's a break here. It's a renewable play, 5G play, isn't it? Yes? Pastor can't hear me. Anyway, it's a 5G play. So INSG is a 5G play. I'm expecting this right below. I don't think it's going to fall to 3, but I will be looking at just at the bottom right here. I'm just trying, I should look at the trend right here at this bottom. I'll be looking at some averaging, but if it doesn't get there, but beforehand, sorry, 1 minute. So yeah, I'll be looking at here for dollars each. But what you notice is that because it hasn't started consolidating yet, can you see? So it hasn't found the bottom. It's still digging. Yeah. So INSG is still digging. But I believe one thing about prices is that they tend to remember where they have been before. So at this point here, it's been to this point before. But you know what? You go there. So watch for this reversal. If it doesn't reverse at this point, then I'm expecting this next level right here. Right here is where you'll be looking at. Yeah, so I'll be looking at below 6. I'll probably say 5.5 to get in some averaging first. And especially being, you know, it's been quite a long-term hold. So some of these things, they will come back. Some of them will never come back, but INSG is a solid business. There's nothing wrong with it at all. I don't see anything wrong. So it's actually broken the initial support. But I'm expecting this again at about 5.5, definitely. And that's when you should think about averaging down, okay, just to reduce your cost basis. But there's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just the market. I mean, the last 2 earnings, they beat the last 2 earnings. Okay, they missed 1, then they beat 3, then they missed 3. So there's nothing wrong with it at all. The market's got to play games of the markets.
All right, so thanks. So I'll wait. But I have a lot of stay. I'll be bullish about that stock, but I need to calm down.
INSG, no, INSG is not a problem. I think that's a list of your worries, if at all.
All right. Thanks so much.
We can write 25 now. Yeah, definitely don't. Yeah, it's a growth stock. Remember one thing I said about growth stocks? Let me not put it on the. Let me put it here. It's talked about it. Look at IWM. IWM, this was what? 2020. Can you see what happened 2020? We all jumped, yeah? This is all our growth stock, 2020. But can you see 2021? This is where we are, 2021. Sorry, I wanted to use something else. But can you see the difference? 2020, we jumped collectively, and we all married. And that's why it felt like it's going to keep going. But 2021, growth stock, anything growth stock is just going sideways, sideways, sideways. And that's what's happening to growth stock. So there's nothing we can do. We just can't get it right. It just seems like that. But ultimately, they will move. But thankfully, it hasn't been dipping. That's a good thing because, look, it dipped. It dipped. Look at it again. Yeah? So what are we doing wrong? I'll say nothing other than just being patient. Patience is what we need to do or to have, really. So growth stocks has been, I mean, think about it, to be fair, really, from 2015, growth stocks has been moving. Can you see? It moved all the way. We had a dip here, okay? And then, look, it dipped and moved, okay? And then dipped and it started moving. But then 2020, 21, it stayed sideways for bulk of the year. Since when? 9th of February. And this is when we realized we have messed up. I wouldn't say we messed up, but look at that. Yeah, look at that. So I don't know when, until we break clear. In fact, if you want to be a growth stock trader, which is what I am partly, you've got to break through. We've got to break through this zone here. Yeah. I'll say that's a bit high. To 29. Yeah, I'll say that. Okay. We've got to break above or beyond 229 $229 for another price. Otherwise, we will be stuck in the limbo for unforeseeable time. So until we break through 229, don't expect the market to move. Well, the small caps and the growth stocks to move. Until then, just leave it there, because it's just, analysis upon analysis upon analysis, and that's just what the problem will be for now. But we've all been trapped. So if you're getting some form of results, give yourself a pat on the back and say, you know what, I did very well. Thank me, which is a shame. But but we're trying. But yeah, that's literally what's happening. We have been trapped effectively all year. Do I see this lasting long? Well, yeah, there's a government shutdown, which tends to happen. In my opinion, since the past government shutdown, I've never seen it affect the stock market anyway. So the market is going to carry on as usual. But just trying to let you know. But yeah, nothing in the moves right now. Yes, Bitcoin, stop playing with our feelings. 54,200. Get back to 55 and keep going again. Okay, BTBT, what's that saying? See, BTBT just paused. Riots, that's been ranging now, if I can say, 24, 27, at least staying comfortable around there. Palantir, it's not loving anymore, beyond 25. Any, I was thinking 6.5, but it's probably not coming back there soon. And HOTS, 10.46. So even 10 is amazing, which is what I was looking at. Or even this price amazing, but never, ever buy all-time highs. I wouldn't do that. Well, if I'm trading, I have my ways of doing it, but yeah. So, but I think BTC is going to move. There are bullish tendencies here. Look at what we have. And that's it. So Bitcoin will move. Bitcoin will move more. And I'm expecting, I don't know about 100 this year. It's possible. I can't see that far, but I think it's very possible. The flow model, stocks flow model did prove it. It can happen. But I wouldn't say it's proven. People just have different models for studying the market. I don't, unfortunately. I literally just look at the order flow and look at human behaviors, and I use that to predict where I think the market is going. But not bad. This has actually been resisting every break right now, and people are feeling the boots, and it's moving. So and this guy responding yet? Not yet. This guy's a laggard. They would respond eventually. Palantir should respond to Bitcoin. Look, Palantir is down. It's back to below 24 now. Shame. ANY and HOTS. So these guys are not really responding yet anyway. They will respond ultimately. So just be patient, and patience is what will get you through in this market. Even as traders, if you don't have patience, then you haven't got anything. And that's it. So I'm talking about giving price targets, but unfortunately, even Mana, which I called this morning, it's not even coming back to my entry point. I expected it to come back, but you know what? If Bitcoin is moving, some of these big alts will not come back. They're just going to keep going away and flying away with Bitcoin, I guess. Let's see. So yeah, that's where we are. So I'm not really calling trades per se. Yeah. So what do we have? Lucid went below Lucid, I said we should get back in between 22 to 23.5. My alert hit at 23.5. I didn't buy it, but I don't know if anyone got in. Or did they, what's everyone playing today? What are you playing today, people? What's everyone playing today? Nothing? Let's see. Oh, BTBT. Bookie, you like your BTBT. Is that because you guys share the same name? BT. Yeah, so BTBT. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. You have to know just choose anything, and don't be afraid to quick start running and cutting out your loss. Gotta be patient, be gentle with your positions. Okay, if something is down, you have to understand that even I'm bleeding. If it's down, especially if I have it, I'm bleeding as well. I can't control the market, but I try as much as possible to make sure that I only call what's going to offer us the best reward for the risk that we are involved with in terms of putting our money down. And that's it. But of course, you know, what should I say? I'm doing this full time. You got to think, how am I coping? Well, maybe I should say the grace of God, or I should say pastor, right? He's praying for me. But, you know, that's just something you've got to contend with. But our trades are not bad. Our trades are not bad. We're not bad traders all of a sudden. You have to respect the market, number one. Number two, we understand the market. We need to know what to play. We need to know when to step back. We need to know when to just make slow trades or slow moves. And thankfully, you know, everybody now trades, or almost everybody trades crypto as well. So if the stock market is not behaving properly, you move to crypto. So there are times where both of them do not behave. And what do you do at that point? You do nothing. You don't have to trade every day. If you've got other things you do with your time, you know, then please go for it. That's all you can do, right? That's like an advice. So patience is a good virtue. Okay, but you need strength. Or we all need strength. Well, as you can see, the market which I shared, I mean, everything is getting hit. Everything is getting hit. So, you know, I came in the market with so much energy. I'm going to get the right one. But then, if the market says I'm not messing with you, what do? Nothing. So I can only say, Bitcoin, I'm praying for you. Just keep going. But let's look at some of these things that are VYGR. Okay, that's actually moving, but it moved pre-market, but then it's just dipped and stopped moving. It's quite funny because this time last year, wow, the whole market was just on fire, and you know, we were good, but nothing we can do. NXTD. Oh, this is I don't have this stock, but this is a stock is a popular stock with us. And I looked at it last year actually. When NXTD moves, usually BKY items to follow. And let's see the runner today, 21%, I think it is. Let's see what it says on the charts. BTBT just paused. Bitcoin gradually trending, 54.3. Rides down again. Any 6.5. BTBT definitely will still move, so I'm not going to stress too much about that. I want to look into NXTD. It did some stupid numbers today. NXTD. This is a company I really do like. Small company, they're making electronic system, entry system for companies, and I think gradually last year they started getting contracts for Africa. They were in South Africa at some points this year. I think even they were getting some contract from Nigeria as well. This company, small company, but I've been following their journey since last year, and let me get all these things off. This thing confuses a lot of people. Let's see, NXCD. But look at them. What do they do? All year round, it's been tanking, as you can see. It came here, accumulated, and then marked down, accumulated, marked down. And then what did it do? Accumulated, and now it seems to be marking up. So maybe it's time for a turnaround. I mean, it's at an all-time low right now anyway. So guys, they deserve a breather. They deserve a breather, because for you to make your money back from where it was coming from, let's just see. Wow. Over 6 months, for example, you would have to, unbelievable. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. And look away, look where the journey came from. I mean, okay, to be fair. So this is, so some people are bought it at $2, and and you can imagine, which is why we talk about knowing when to get in. Somebody probably got it $3.4, $3.5. It's quite funny because I'm laughing at myself. Somebody probably paid for this at $3.4, and now it's 0.4. So, I've fallen victim of this before. Let's not pretend. So, and what do? We just stay patient, don't lose your nerve. If it's a company with good fundamentals, they do have good fundamentals, it's just a very small company. But of course, you are at risk of, what's it called at this point? You're at the risk of dilution, you are at the risk of dilution here, you are at the risk of failing with the sex and being deleted. If I can say, being removed and relegated to OTC. So this is why we have to be careful. Sometimes you take a little bit of profit and we run out. But look at that, 20%. It looks like it's good, but you know what? You don't want to stay there all through. This was a good Trump market. Trump, I don't know why I'm saying Trump liked it, but because it was all about security. So it's a good security play. And yeah, so we had a few security plays last year, but I don't know if I'm going to say I'm still trying to understand Biden, but overall, if you want to understand Biden market, if you don't have anything at all, guys, I think you should see calculator. Sorry, 1 minute. Calculator on my clock. Okay. So, okay, snooze the alarm. So if you want to understand this Biden market, two things you need to understand is that Biden's all about energy and infrastructure. So infrastructure is what you should be playing. I don't think it favors digging for oil, but definitely energy, definitely infrastructure. In Syria, you're in serious mess with BTBT. Talk to me, you raise your hand. Talk to me. I'm trying to make this as interactive, but I'm the only one that's talking. I want to hear your thoughts, guys.
Hello.
Yeah, hi.
Hello. Man, this BTBT has been beating me since last week. Today's Wednesday. I've been trying to get into an entry point. If I see it at this point, I saw it at 8. I saw that yesterday at 9, at 10. And each time I try to get in, it's usually, in fact, right now I'm feeling so feverish. It's beating me seriously. Okay, I now entered it like we hope for, okay, it will go to 12. And now
you're feeling feverish because you have not entered it.
I've entered it already, and I'm losing money. Like I've been losing money on it since last week, Thursday or Friday, and even on
what price
today, I entered at right now. I entered at 11.69.
11.59, 11.6 basically.
I entered at 11.69 today.
11.7, okay. Yeah, but that's not too bad. So it's 11.43 right now. It's not too bad. I know you want to enter, make a quick buck and get out, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Why are you sweating? Why is he sweating?
He said he has fever. Because he entered at 11.6.
You won't understand. It has been eating my $10 $12. Since last week. I mean,
Wait, you
it's
keep
crazy.
leaving?
Did you enter and go out lower?
Yeah, I didn't leave it. I regretted, especially that yesterday. I would have just left it at that 9 I entered. At least by today I'll be smiling and look at it today, 10, 11. Oh.
But you made profit yesterday. If you entered at 9 yesterday, it closed at around 10
I
point
left.
something, almost 11.
No. I left. Then entered at 10 again, left.
Oh, now I
I've just
get.
been messing it
Kept
up.
going in.
I've just been messing it up. Yeah, I've just been messing it up, seriously.
Okay. So you came in at 12 and 1 minute. So you didn't come in today at 11.69. Yeah? I think that's what you said. You go into the 11.69. But so for today, I will be patient because let me see. Okay, can you see? So this is now taking a beating, and I expect all crypto stocks to start doing likewise. So can you see HOTS taking a beating, Any taking a beating, Riots. Let me look deeper. Yeah, can you see? Taking a beating. BTBT taking a beating as well. So I will be patient, honestly. I don't think it's one thing you've got to understand about charts, okay? Oh, he's not here. Okay, he's come back now. One thing you've got to understand about charts, they follow a similar pattern. They listen to humans because humans have a behavior. Hi, Austin. Humans have a behavior. And if charts represents just one human being, then that'll be good. But charts represents a group of humans, okay? And there's something that's predictable, our behavior as a group of human beings. Do you understand that? So
I'm back.
Yeah, good. If I just want to copy Bookie, then as a chart, I'm going to struggle. Look at that. You're not far off at all. So Austin. So if I want to copy Austin, I'm gonna struggle. If I want to copy Bookie, I'm gonna struggle. If I want to copy Austin Pastor as a group, I know that. Let me use a good example. I know that if I tell Austin this is $50, Austin will look away and say, "What do you mean? Only $50? Look at that. Can you see BTBT run into your price now? 11.69. Austin say me $50.
Yes. I'm watching it. I'm watching it from your screen.
Austin will not take it. But if I say as a group, $50, they're going to say, 5 of us, we're going to share $10 now. I'm just using it as an example. And they're going to come together and say, okay, now give us the $10 each. Good. So that's a group behavior. So if I do it again, they all keep taking it. If I say $10, the whole group's take it. If I say, guys, give me money, the whole group gives me money. At some point, I will be able to understand human behavior. And I'll say, you know what? This is how you guys all behave, which means if I give you money, you take it. If I ask for money, you give me. That's a group behavior. Or human behavior, it's hard to predict. I mean, think about it. COVID happened. What did the market do? The whole market just dumped. Everything just dumps. So Riot wants to move as well, guys. The whole market dumped when COVID happened. Okay, so Riot wants to move. I'm just looking at this. When COVID happened, the whole market dumped. But someone like me, I bought some because I had some money. I bought some. And somebody said, why did you buy? I said, because the market is asking to give me money. You buy when it's dipped. But as a group behavior, I know that if COVID happens again tomorrow, what's going to happen? The market's going to dump again. So wait for Riots. It's not a good price, yes. You need Riots to stay right here, above this red candle. Yeah, and you can say, if it can stay, if the price can come in and they're bidding towards it. Let me even see. So I was talking about the human behavior. Give me a second. I need Riots.
So does it apply to BTBT too?
So
don't mind me. I'm freaking out here. I don't understand.
So BTBT needs to come above this point here. And if it comes above this point here, then Moon. that's what's going to happen. If it comes above this point and if it can stay there, then I'll say moon for you. Okay, and that's what you see. So look at that red candle. If it can come above it, I'm not a big fan of candles, but I think this is the best way to explain it. So I was saying something. I can't remember what I was saying now. I really can't remember.
Talking about group behavior and personal
group behavior, and that's the market. So even though we have, how many people do we have in the club right now? About 240, 250. If there's a market dump tomorrow, what do you think is going to happen? Do you think many people will sell or they will hold? Riot is not good yet. It needs to come above it. People are just bidding. So if the market dumps tomorrow, Nike, what do you think? Do you think people will buy or people will dump?
People will keep dumping just to follow the crowd.
Even the guys in our group, they will dump because they say, BK, no, thank you. You say me I should sell, Abi, I should hold, Abi. No, they will dump. No matter what I say, that's a group behavior. One or two people will say, let me trust what this guy is saying. Let me hold my nerve, right? But generally, people will dump because they say, nah, I trust you, but let me hold my money because when I need money, nobody you go feed my family. Look at that. Bitcoin at 54 and a half, gradually walking to 55. So people will dump again, and that's human behavior. And then what happens? People are going to say, I should have held. And then some millions are made, because millions are made in a recession. That's when millionaires are made. And that's what you should do. So just hold your nerve. Like now, this our brother is complaining. This is giving things now. And before he called in. What's he thinking? He's thinking, I want to just break even and sell out. But now our man is not thinking about what? Let me just take some profits. Am I right? Yeah, brother.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Because now you are thinking, let me make some pennies now, because now it comes to you, and that's the behavior, okay? And that's just a human behavior, which is why if you look at crypto as well, if you look at crypto, when people participate in a sale, private sale, there's a coin I'm trying to look at. I don't think it's here. Okay, when people participate in a private sale, the first thing they do is they dump, and then they stop releasing these coins because as humans, behaviors will never change. As a group behavior, they know that you would always want to dump and safety first. You know, I have somebody who calls it DFA, defense first always. So you're telling me Bitcoin miners are not going to move with it? They're going to move with it, except they haven't been participating very well. So HOT, I don't know what their hash rate is for HOT, or the mining yield for HOT is, but if it doesn't move very well, it probably got to do with the mining yield anyway for them. They probably haven't been performing. I haven't seen the results. So yes, it's mostly fundamentals, but technicals play. So it's mostly technicals, but fundamentals tend to play a part as well. This is any sphere. Look at that. Look at that. I was expecting this right here only needs to beat this value for me. And that's it. And I'm not talking about the bidding point, the wick. I need the candle to just stay here a little bit. And that's it. Once the candle crosses this black, that's it for any. It will move. It will move. So Palantir has always been a disappointment. I don't know why. But short interest is just quite high. But great company. I don't expect it to dump just like that. This one here, can you see this now? It's crossed what I said, yes? Now, it needs to form another one to confirm it, and then you'll see. And that's what's going to happen. BTBT, which is what my man wants us to be interested in. Can you see that?
Yeah, I can.
Oh, now you no longer have fever, do you?
Yeah, at least I'm being comforted. I can see things moving well. You understand, BK? You understand here?
This guy is funny, man.
You understand?
Last
week, I mean, it has been eating me. As in, let me explain the pain. If you cut me with a knife, I'll know I'm injured here. But this is what it does. It comes to my finger, it bites me. It comes to my ribs, it bites me. It bites me in my ear. It bites me in my, that kind of a thing. And I don't know where to concentrate. I'm focused on. That's just the whole.
You need some thick skin.
What did you say, Austin?
So what?
What did you say, Austin? You said something.
I said he needs to build.
Yeah, I said.
I want to tell you what you guys don't understand. This guy talking, you don't know him. Do you know him?
I don't know him.
He's a Nigerian military man, though.
But when it comes to money,
Really?
it's a different ballgame.
Like this.
I'm
Wow.
not joking.
You need
He's a
to calm
Nigerian
down,
military
though.
man.
You need to just calm down. Don't give yourself high blood pressure.
I mean, you think you
I don't get I'm already for years.
No, I'm not making it up. He's a Nigerian military man.
I don't get the blood pressure already. Oh God.
So if this is how Nigerian military behave, what would happen
my God.
when you see Boko Haram?
You'll be fine.
I'm enjoying this conversation. So, Riot still needs to come across. Riot needs to confirm this one here. But if it doesn't confirm it, there's nothing we can do. So remember we said we need to cross this to be bullish. We crossed it. Now we need another one to confirm it. And let me have a guess. I'm going to see. I think I'm going to come back to that one in a few minutes if we're going to see or not. I'm looking at the numbers here, just see if it improves. Okay. I wouldn't say Riot was halted or anything, just patience. I'm just looking at it. Any hasn't crossed the threshold that I want, so we'll see. HOTS hasn't even been there at all. BT, I said I wanted to cross. It crossed. Oh, it crossed it. So it needs to confirm. It hasn't confirmed, but prices are bidding. I don't know why it's slow. It's got to react with the way Bitcoin is bid. Yeah, can you see? Bitcoin went 554.5 and reversed, but it will come. It will come. So just patience. Patience is what we need. Okay, patience is what we need, and then we'll get our results. Excuse me. So yeah, our military man here is afraid. Don't be scared of these numbers. Sorry, where is it again? Don't be scared of these things. They're gonna come. They're testing it. You know. Remember, when it comes to market, when it comes to prices, whenever price testing, if they've never been there before, they come back. It feels like, oh, I've never been there before. I need to come back. I've experienced it. I come back, and then somebody else goes and it comes back, and then they all rush. Oh, okay, now we understand it now, and that's it. So you can see. The second one is trying to test it now. If the second one stays comfortable, and that's it. The third one is going to come in, and that's it. But it depends. And look at the volume. That's a huge volume. But you have to understand also. Look at the market. The market didn't. Okay, the market's try to reverse. But look, for you to call the market bullish, there's what they call the 945 candle. I'm not a big candle guy. Like I don't know. I keep saying I'm not a big candle guy, but I keep using candle as a reference for you guys today. For me to call this market bullish today at all, what's the time there? So I'll be looking at the market getting above this point here. Okay, if the market can get above this point, then I will say he is bullish. Above it, I'm not saying he has to get there. He has to get above it. If you don't get above it, we will be licking our wounds again today. We're just going to be looking at blood as usual. So the market needs to get above this point. If it doesn't get above it, there's nothing we can do normally. But Bitcoin is reversing, but at the same time showing you that it wants to move up. It wants to move up. So, and our growth stocks, I've explained this already. It's still going to be the same old. Okay, but again, whether you're a day trader or not, everybody needs to have that patience. But look at that. It's what we want. Okay. If the market just keeps playing between this point right here and this point right here, but I've told you it needs to get above 229, right? That was my number. If it doesn't get 229, guys. If you're buying growth stocks, you are. I wouldn't say you're gambling without knowing what you're doing. Then you're gambling, of course. You need to know what you're doing if you're buying growth stocks. Except you really think it's a big growth stock and you want to catch it very cheap. So be careful. So IWM needs to go to 229 for me. personally. HOT is in the mud. For HOT to actually move at all, for me to even listen to HOT at all today, it needs to come above this point right here. Hello, how are you, Grace? You good? Roscoe? Okay. So HOT needs to go, HOT needs to go above 10.7, if it's all, for me to even consider this, take this serious at all. I know people say, oh, buy low, but you don't always buy low, guys. Sometimes you buy high because when there's a confirmed strength, and that's when you buy. I have a trader who never buys low at all. He never buys low, and that's just his thing. Palantir, big disappointment as usual. I did say we should get in below 23. I think this is going to be a big mover. See, Riots could not commit to that price. BTBT, nah, it couldn't commit to that price. But if it's committing, it's a bit sluggish, but yeah. Oh well. I do have Palantir, by the way, but it's a big disappointment. You're right. You're right. But overall, it's a good business, and good business would always win. They would always conquer in this market. So patience is all you need, guys. Patience, patience, patience. Do not worry. Do not fret. Do not stress. All right, guys. Roku is bouncing. Roku. This one here. Roku is a big company. I kept watching this company since lower 80s, I think, many years ago though. Can you imagine? How can you be getting a rocket sign that something is running and it's only done 3%? That tells you the kind of markets we are. It's only done 3%, but you're sending me rocket signals and it's not even maintained. It can't even sustain that price. Wow. That tells you a lot about the market. So hold your nerve, calm down, drink water. It's going to come. And that's why when we have opportunities, please take it. Take those opportunities and do not worry. But you know what? It is what it is, right? Riot is just playing. Riot is playing. Riot needs to go below, it needs to get to that point here, 27.5, 0.4, and it needs to say, I'm comfortable there. If it's comfortable there, it will move. So that's what it is. But I wouldn't worry too much. BTBT seems definitely, it shows you it wants to move. It's telling you I want to move. Boom, 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 boom. BTBT wants to move. So, Mr. Sergeant, I wouldn't worry. I almost called you Sergeant Rogers there. Well, at least it keeps breaking your price, right? It keeps breaking your price. I mean, I was just trying to see a reversal. I can't see a reversal. This is not an inside bar or anything. Yeah, can't even see a closing candle. But honestly, I think you're fine. This is not a time to be worried. But yeah. No, not a time to be worried at all. Okay. Do we have questions before I go? I think so. Yeah, I'm going to be looking into. I'm not. I thought I was going to be looking at quite a few things, but those are the things I'm looking at, and that's it. Nothing more. Nothing more. Nothing more. Shiba. That was a funny one actually. Shiba Inu. How many people played Shiba Inu apart from Damola? How many people have Shiba apart from Damola? That's the question. How many have sheep apart from Damola here?
I only have like $20 worth.
I didn't even know you had it, but I knew you would have it.
I just bought it as a joke, actually.
Did he do something for you?
Well, not enough to care, but it's something.
Sheep. Yeah, he is. Look at that. Look at that. I have somebody who have this in their trust wallet. And it's on Ethereum network. So I think he had about 120, and to sell it now, he has to pay 250 gas price to sell. So it's just
look at that.
It's just angry. It's just angry.
It's Ethereum when it's available on all the normal exchanges.
Exactly. It's
It's on
available everywhere else.
Binance. I don't know if it's on KuCoin. It's basically on all the normal exchanges.
I think it's on KuCoin as well. I think it's on KuCoin. Let me check KuCoin exchange.
So BK, I just have one question, please.
Yes, sir.
What's your opinion about this so-called Zuga coin? I've tried to read about them, but I can't really get hold of what project they're really into.
Don't tell me you bought some.
No, I don't. No, I don't.
Yeah. So let me. Are we consider now? Actually, 1 minute. I'm trying to see if SHIB is in KuCoin. So I'm just in my KuCoin now. Wow. It's Zuga coin. I heard of Zuga first. Oh, thank you. Give me water, please. Zuga first on Bumble. Chew. So sheep. Sheep. Oh, it's on. It's actually on thing as well. It's on KuCoin as well. Okay, so where are we? So Zuga, let's have a look. Can you see my screen? Zuga coin, ZCB. So looking at SZCB, oh boy. Thank you. So it's actually it's token. Look at this. This is like a toothbrush, isn't it? Well, how long has this been? It's fairly early, December 2020. 114. What? 114 billion. Really? 114 billion market cap. Let me have. Where is it on the? Hang on a minute. I'm just having a look. Bear with me, people, please.
Exactly.
Well, 80% overnight today. Okay. I never really looked at it this detailed. No, I don't believe that. How could you have a market rank of 3,597 and the market cap is, oh, okay, we don't have the market cap. Sorry. Okay, so it's 3,597. It's quite, yeah. And how many coins? It's just 1 million. To be honest with you, Austin, it seems very, very decent based on what I'm looking at. But let me look at what I can. But nothing is verified, yeah. So you can't trust the data. I don't even know if it's been audited. Download. Just be with us. Give us a second.
Who is that?
I've muted him. He didn't realize again. He's complaining to us. I've muted him. So Zuga, market cap is not true. This is not. It's not verifiable. So grassroots penetration, mass adoption, general acceptance. Yeah, I know it's African. Yeah, I know I heard it on Bamboo, and a lot of people call it a scam. ICO private sales going on. What? I thought it would have been done. Okay, some Zuga wallets and campaigns for federal adoption, inaugurating a 100 use case, a 100 use case. Okay, so I'm not sure much about this coin. Lightning Africa. So it seems to be, yeah. Okay, this is just a wallet, I guess. Aha, Jethro Zuga. Now I was right. I knew it was a Nigerian thing, African thing.
It's a Nigerian guy also.
It is. That's why I've not even bothered with it.
The Nigerian guy also.
Yeah, people said it was a scam. So what I'm going to tell you now is, I wouldn't call it a scam. I'm looking at their use crypto accounts, Coin One, Cryptonomics news. Okay, so I'm looking at the news. I can't see. So it's they're ticking all the boxes. I'm not going to pretend like they're not. Okay, they are ticking the boxes for me. Number one, of course, when you look at the community, the team, you want to look into their background as well, and make sure that they're doing what they said they will do. Okay, so you look at the background. Are they from a blockchain background as well? That's one thing you got to look into. Another thing you got to look into, because creating a coin is not that difficult. Okay. But he's doing the right thing in terms of ensuring the right boxes have been ticked. Samsung price statistics. So looking at it's a unique brainchild that aims to rebuild Africa's dying economy by becoming Africa's first coin in equity and investment funding for Africa's government instead of China. Okay, so it's trying to create a unique coin, uniting coin for Africa. Starting a business in Africa can be a gargantuan task, especially since the aspects of obtaining a loan are few and far between. We will give out loans to aid businesses and encourage investors. Okay, so they're going to give out loans with your money, which is fine, and you can stake it as well. It's on PancakeSwap. Good liquidity on PancakeSwap. But so we can't see what the circulating supply is. We can't verify what the real market cap is. He said 45 billion. I don't know. I can't verify that. And well, it's just a lot of things I cannot verify. I mean, I was going to look into I don't know if it's been audited. Audits would have been good. So let's see. Let's do a bit of a deep dive. So one thing is you need to know if your coin has been audited, and even if it's been audited, you need to also know that are the auditors reputable? Because some people say, yeah, it's been audited. It just protects you with a bit of a thing. But Zuga Coin Crypto, I can't see a trace of them being audited. No, I can't actually, unfortunately. I don't think it's a scam, but yeah, I just can't see much about it other than being another. To me, it just looks like another coin, just buy and sell and trade. But the one thing what I do not like about this price is the fact that one, I can't trade it. It's probably going to be on Poolcoin. So let me see actually. Poolcoin, Zuga Coin. So one, I can't really chart it normally. Two, I can't verify a lot of things. Okay, so it's here. There's some checks you need to perform just to make sure that it's doing well. So it's on a shitcoin website and it's 115 billion. I think it's just rubbish. So look at the charts. It's just very annoying. So definitely for me, it's an avoid. Unfortunately, look, there's a lot of pumps and dumps going on here. You see you can imagine having headache with your coin. Your coin keep going. Your coin price keep pushing. Look, this time it's going to push 55,000, and then it settles at and then it settles down at I don't even know. It pushes 550,000, sorry, only for it to settle down on one at 77. I think it's a big, yeah, look at this big reversal right here. So no, this is just a, I wouldn't call it a scam coin, but this is just another shit coin, unfortunately. So no, doesn't deserve your dollar, sorry. Oh, don't go there, please. There's a lot of warning bells here. I think I can't even do any more deep dive than I'm doing right now. But other than on the math side, it's playing it very well. But other than that, no, not interested. Don't do it, please. Let's see what else. I'm going back here. Riots. Ooh, Riots couldn't break our line. Well, who else did we draw a line for? BTBT. BTBT is holding steady. Funny enough, it's holding steady. Our line. Can you see? It's trying to break our line, which is not bad. Thanks, Austin. Please don't do Zuga. Please, I beg you. I wouldn't say don't do anything on African, but don't do Zuga. But BTBT, can you see BTBT? Where's our soldier, our military man? He's gone. Now that he's happy. Yeah, so BTBT's, you know, this line we drew for BTBT is not confident crossing it, but you know, if you can cross it, then that's fine. So you need to, most times, you need to be able to just, when you want to get in any, you know, I always talk about when you want to get in any trade, find an exit. Same thing, draw your line. You know, if you know what you're reading, how to read it, draw that line. And if you can cross that line comfortably, then you're fine. If it doesn't cross that line, then I guess it's dangerous, okay? Look at this one here. This needs to cross this line. Once it crosses it, the first one crosses it, get the second one to comfortably say, you know what? I'm playing above it and I'm comfortable there. If it crosses it and it says I'm comfortable, then it's a go. But if it doesn't, it's not a goer. And that's what I'm saying, you know, risk strategy, risk management. Your first thing is to protect your money. See, BTBT, people pushing the prices, but no, still, I mean, the price is still there. The prices are still there. It's just not there yet. It's, how do I say, the price is still within range. But Riots definitely seems broken now. It's broken, and it's probably going to wake up again soon, but it's probably going to be a laggard after Bitcoin. That's what I think it's going to do. So Bitcoin is definitely moving now. I believe Riots will have a turnaround because, let me see. Oh yeah, Riots definitely still looks good for me anyway. I think Riots still looks good, even though it's turning around now, but all the indications still says that, you know what, don't ignore this guy yet. Don't ignore this guy yet. So, you know, if I'm looking at it on a different time frame, again, this is where I want it to be. That line stays the same. It doesn't change. So don't change your thesis, just keep it there. Okay, this one here as well. So nothing is really playing ball. They're all just dying. What's Finviz saying now? Let's see. Wow, look at the market today. Okay, some of them turned around. Look, and this guy's gonna give the big boys a good lift. But wow, Tesla disappointing 0.37. Amazon 0.5%. So Microsoft. So they're not all big, but initially everything was red. But now at least we can see some signs that, okay, some of them are warming up a little bit again. And this is all you need for the other guys to pull along. Apple, I was expecting that to come down anyway at some point. So it's been down to 140 from a high 165. So, you know, everything has its own time. What's that green one here? So healthcare, biotech. Data, amazing. I think I mentioned VRXT last week, Friday, but that's what it is. Look, I saw this Berkshire Hathaway. I had it for a while now, but I sold it ages ago. Not a big fan, actually. But yeah, so, sorry guys, nothing to, other than to enjoy the Bitcoin ride, nothing else to preach. So, wow, Bitcoin 54.5. And come on, Riots, don't be disappointed. You have been with Bitcoin. You should be able to move with Bitcoin. So, but the volume is still there. I believe this thing is still, you know, still not a bad trade. So, but let's see. It's not totally broken. It hasn't fully departed. So you got to be patient. BTBT, again, BTBT is not totally lifting for some reason, but at least you can see the three soldiers here, 1, 2, 3, both of them staying comfortably and touching this line, touching this black line. So, and look at this getting fuller and fuller and fuller. Yeah, it's getting fuller. Can you see that? It's getting full. So let's just hope somebody doesn't dump and take profit. Oh, look at that. Kind of things we like to see, right? Love to see this. So you don't want to look at many trades, too many trades. Just keep it on one and stay comfortable that way. Look at that. Just cross it, stay there, let another one cross it, and and say, you know what, we're good to go, and then it's gonna match. Other than that, it's gonna be a joke. It's just the charts get so crowded with so much, and it looks better this way, doesn't it? Yeah. Anyway, guys, so you guys love watching me like your television. Precious. Yeah, go on, Enike, talk to me.
Your voice is nice to listen to, the way you explain things and describe things. You have this soothing voice, so we just like to listen to you.
So thank you for that. So you're telling me I need to go get a new job as a, what's it called? What do they call them? Someone who calms people. I don't know.
Yes, kind of. Even when your heart is beating fast and you think, wow, the market, and just talk and you just listen to BK talk, you just know, no wahala.
Yeah, so it's
things
just
be all right.
Being able to see what you're seeing. So this is still one. This is still one within 5 minutes. It's happening, and if it happens, and look at that. Can you see the countdown? This is what somebody said yesterday in the main group. Wasn't too sure. Can you see this countdown here? Can you see?
Yes.
Yeah. So you need this countdown.
So it's counting down to the next 5 minutes.
Exactly. So
then
once
it starts
counts
again.
down, then we're going to see the next candle. If it's going to move here, or it's going to move here, or it's going to stay there. Let's see. Does that make sense? And that's what people need to understand. So these are all the things in charts and candles. And there are times where there's a way you have to add these candles up, but not on here. It's on tick data, but not on here. It's something I used to do. I wasn't very great at it. I wouldn't pretend like I'm good at it.
You use a trading view, right?
Yes. Look at that. You see the brother just came through. Like, what do you mean? Let this guy just leave our line. Can you see that? It came through. Well, it's not a lot. So let's see. More people are buying into BTBT. That's all I can say. And and that's all you need. And if it can, sometimes you need to set two lines. Now, if you can come across here, then you say you're winning. If you can beat this second line, that's it. Say goodbye. You're winning. You will win for the day. Okay? And people are pushing towards that price. It's not that hard, is it? Can you see that? Can you see our military man is not making money? Yeah, and this one here, this one
it's
here.
Fascinating, really. Just watching it, and the thing just keeps going, and then boom.
Yeah, you need to be able to tell a story, read a story, and
so someone that wants to trade could have even just gotten around that 11.5, 11.4, 11.5.
Below our line.
Yeah.
I'm not talking about look at the magic number. Yeah.
And then now you made 2-3% already.
There you go. Look at that.
Interesting. Wow.
Can you see that? It's patience. He's going up
from 11.5, 11 points. Just now, like 20 minutes ago, it was just 11.4, 11.5.
So,
wow.
Let's see. So while that military man was talking, while we drew our line, he said 2.14%. And up to here, 2.83%. Can you see now? And this is how it goes.
Yes, if I just made like 5%, like
I don't think it's
within minutes.
It's still there. It still has it. But and once it gets there, that's 5. I mean, this is 2%. this right here, where it is now, is 2.23%. This is more than your bank will give you for 2 years. The bank will give 0.01. So this is more than they will give you
in just a few minutes.
A few minutes. So patience, understand, draw your line, watch your key level, then look at it. See, I'm not even putting any moving average, nothing here. I know what I'm looking for.
But it takes someone that knows how to read these charts to be able to make those decisions.
You're right. It takes patience. It takes a lot of nerve.
People that, for people that can't read charts, they just have to depend on the calls.
You're
like,
right.
Like you have posted in the group that, okay, BTBT good entry 11.4, 11.5 or something.
Oh, did you say that in the group?
No, I can't. It's gone now. Oh. People have just rushed in at 11.4, 11.5, and then by 12.5, cash out and just gone for the day.
Yeah, so that's just the way things are. So, you could be able to define those, you see when I write, I'm always saying, look, can you see this? Can you see this guy has just left our line? Yeah? Again, remember that? A and Y. I talked about A and Y.
Now.
What do you say?
All the crypto stocks are going up now.
Not all of them. Not all of them.
ANY and BTBT.
Riot hasn't proved itself yet, but Riot wants to move. Riot wants to move. But look at Riot. So how do I know Riot is going to move? Look, they are bidding. Everybody's bidding. They're all bidding. Can you see those lines? They're all teasing like, I'll give you £5. You take it. I'll give you £10. I'll give you £15. Yeah? And you're all saying this point, as long as you give me this £20, I won't move. And they're all teasing you. Okay? So somebody intentionally gives you the initial £5. And let me sketch it. And somebody gives you the £5 and you say, in Yoruba, they say, and somebody say, okay, now take $4.99. But somebody eventually says, okay. You say, now you want my attention. And then somebody says, okay, can you say they've all cleared your line now? Then you can say,
yes.
Okay, now talk to me. What do you want? But until they do that, you don't know. So it's all about identifying your key levels. Okay? Resonance, does this still have legs? Is this possible to check Sava? Sava's actually good today. MKD, OCGN day. Sava's actually good today. Well, I don't know if it's good today. He was doing well earlier today. So
no, Sava has dropped too. He's not doing well anymore.
Okay, it started well today. So let's say resonance is something I like for, and this set a reminder at 2 point something at some point. Look at that, 2.15. Resonance is just, oh, wow. Again, because of the nature of the markets that we are in, I would always take my profit. I wouldn't say, oh yeah, I mean, I've got some bags in resonance. I'm not going to pretend like I don't. But if it gives me that money, if I'm positive, I'm going to take it. Where are we? Hi, you all right? So you stay with me. So
okay.
This was.
Help check roots, please. It seems as if it's waking up. I don't know if it's actually waking up or it's just a flash.
Which one?
Roots.
Oh, roots. So maybe the market decided to move again 5%. See, you were all killing me yesterday. Hey, BK, I'm taking my. Calm down, my people. Can you see that now? So roots hasn't broken down. It didn't break down. We said 5.2, and it's going to 5.2. But what is our key level right here? This is our key level. So we know that it likes this point here, and is it going to come? Let's see. But you gotta keep it straight. Well, there's no cheating in this game. I'm not cheating you. I'll tell you what I can see. But that's it. But before then, it needs to come around this point first, which is where it is right now. Anyway, so 5.2, not bad. Again, I think the market is trying to move. What am I saying? IWM dumped for today. So even though it dumped, still quite low actually, to be fair. It's quite low. So let's see. This is still the market. So it's still a sea of blood. Sea of blood. Bear with me.
Sorry, BK. The reason I was asking is because I want to know if I should just get out now.
What's your entry?
5.5.
So you want to get out more? What's your loss?
Yeah, because I'm not sure what tomorrow is going to look like now that because it went as low as 4.7, 4.6 or something like 2 days ago, and yesterday, and I think so I want to know whether it has gotten like just 8% loss or 6 is not too bad, or
so
6.
Based on yesterday, which you said,
or is there still hope that it will go back to that 5.5?
Okay, so we're gonna have
since I'm trading it, I'm not holding it for long term.
Yeah, so you want to cut your loss when it's just about coming up. That's what you want to do.
Yes, to be sure that, because where
does that make sense? So you want to
then
your
tomorrow
loss
you might just go back to that 4.8 again, and they'll be like, why didn't I just sell and just minimize my loss?
You want to cut your loss when something's going up.
I don't know now.
I repeated it laughing at you, but you even said yeah, and really.
Because I'm not sure if it's good. That was why I asked you. I want to be sure that it's going to sustain this uptrend that it's on.
Your loss when it's going up. I don't understand. People will say, I want to cut my loss when it's going down. But you say you want to cut your loss when it's going up.
Because it really went down and now it's gradually coming back up. I'm not sure if it's going to go down. I can't recharge.
You are defeating your opposite, but that's your opponent. That's when you want to run away in a fight. Eh?
BK, I don't know.
I'm just trying to understand. You're having a fight with your opponents when you're punching him down, but that's when you want to run away. No.
Okay.
No. So this is when you calm down. Okay, this is when you calm down. There's volume here, there's strength coming in for you. Okay? And strength upon strength. Can you see that?
Okay. People are laughing at me, right?
So this is when you need to just be patient for it and watch what's going on. Okay? So you wouldn't be cutting your loss at this point. You would actually be thinking, you know what? Let me be more patient. Let's see what's going to happen. Do you understand? Yeah, but we're looking at your key levels. It doesn't matter you go in at 5.5. Remember, the only thing is that this thing is very highly shorted. And I'm being careful. I'm not picking a social media stock. Let's do a 5. Yeah? Come in a 5, please. I'm not picking a social media stock. I'm picking something that has potential. And that's all I'm looking at. It's a good company. They use AI to predict insurance. I don't really want to know what they do, but what can I say? Oh, good. You average down to 5.16. Well done, Samuel. Well done. So, we don't always get things right because this is the market, right? Nobody knows the way the market's going to behave tomorrow. But we do try. And when we do try, God has been good. But, this is not moving very well. But look at what he did right there. He almost broke our spirits yesterday. Even he broke my spirit, 4.8. I didn't average down. I was just a bit concerned, thinking that's the end. But it takes muscle. But look, Riots hasn't really moved compared to BTBT. She's in 12s now. Look at BTBT. Can you see that? Right in our face. Yeah, Nike. So when it came here, this is when you all should have just got in.
That's what I'm saying. That it was at that time when it was ranging at 11.5, 11.4. Just when you were discussing with the guy and consoling him, we could have just gotten in. We will have made almost 8% now.
I said when it gets there, it's a bye-bye. Can you see that now? And it's done bye-bye. So
can you imagine? And I was just looking, just focus on this Zoom meeting. I should have just quickly entered my broker and just bought more.
So when it gets there, it's a bye-bye. And that's it now. It's moving and they're pushing more. Remember the price I talked about yesterday? That's what BTBT will be looking for. So,
Oh my God. 11.5.
So it's not as ridiculous. It's just understanding our key levels, understanding where we are going, understanding our chart, understanding why you get in. Key levels, key levels, key levels. And that's what we're doing. What's of any? Okay, any according to Ganu. Look at any. Any, you've been with us all along, right? We said this was the key level we drew for any. I said once it dropped, it costs above this point, it's a buy-buy. And it did. Look, 6.63. Any went above 6.63. And as look at the arrow I put here, this is my arrow. I said once it comes across it, you see
drink your water. There? Do you have water left in your bag? If you do, you gotta drink some.
Hey, Mama Katerina, help us pause, mute. So I said once it cuts around across, once it cuts this key level, look at that, guys, look at that. So did we call it wrong? We made two decent trades, you know? We made two decent trades. It came to our key level and left us. You know, which is why I would say that's the point to get in. I haven't looked into this yet, but this is coming back too, okay? So if you haven't got in, you might say, oh, another opportunity right there. And do you want me to put a key level here too? Or should we just leave it? Nobody's saying anything. Teaching is hard when you don't talk to me.
Sorry, BK, what did you say?
You're the only one talking. Maybe we should have
No, I heard something about key level. So I was like,
I say,
do you want generator noise to be feeling as
you are the only one talking. Maybe we should have our own.
I can't talking in my noisy places.
Do you have one generator? Bookie's at work, I know that. Yeah, look, see, you that you want to cut your loss is gradually beating you now. This is your key level. And remember, once it stays here and it stays above it, it's a buy-buy. Yes. It's a buy-buy. Wow. Look, can you see? It's a buy-buy.
Yes.
Patience is all you need in this market. Patience.
Thank God I'm in this meeting today. If I hadn't been, immediately I saw 5.1 or 2, I was like, yeah,
okay, loss reduced. So, you know, it's patience. It doesn't mean it's not going to go down, but if it goes down, we'll look at the next key level where it tries to play. You know, understand charts, understanding your way. Understanding your way. I have somebody here, the way she explains our charts, you just look at our accounts. Our account is increasing. That's it. Market is up. And this is I hate the charts getting too congested. And that's our trials indicator. Once it's up, it's up. And this is Bitcoin. I was looking at this point here. That's it for me. You know, this is my key level for Bitcoin at this point here. If you can stay here and stay above it, you know.
Magic.
But red knight key level is a big deal. I understand that. I respect that. You know, that's big. But you know, this is like, at least this is another key level to spot, right? This is, at least this is easy. You can say this definitely is a key level. Yeah, can you see that? It broke it. It broke 51.5. My price was 52.7 for Bitcoin. That's what I said in the group. And that's it for me. So, wow. So when do we exit any? Oh, it depends on when you got in. So for me, I like any as a really good swing. I don't know why, but of course, this is not really a swing market or trade. It's, I don't know, it's mostly a trading market. So if I'm going to get into any, I'll be looking at, I don't know what price you got in, but it's my internet slowing though. What's the price? Any was the one I said was just going to go up because these guys are just loading. So, military man is on the phone now. He wants to. He's coming back in. Let's hear him say, "Hey, I made money. Look at that. Look at that. BTBT."
Has he jumped out now?
No, he's back in.
Hello, I am BK. BK, I'm here. I'm here.
Do you want to jump out now?
See him laughing now. BK. See him laughing now. No more fever.
BK, should I jump out now or should I wait?
I gave you my price yesterday, right? And I'm not going to say anything.
I knew he was going to ask to jump out. Immediately he came on.
He's made money. Post, so let's see your profits. At least do a screenshot. Let's see your profits. So
I will. It's small because the chain where the thing on the flog me since don't let me chook leg the way I did chook leg before. So I just go chook small leg now. That the small leg where I chook now I can't get small gain.
My profit is profit, my brother. I mean, I put my price target there in the market yesterday. I think this thing is going to be a multi-day runner. Just me thinking. Again, don't lose your money in this market. So don't be there saying BK says it's going to do a multi-day runner. Yesterday, I expected this to go to, I said 10.6. I didn't say it was going to be yesterday. I said that's just the price I was looking at. And it didn't go 10.6 yesterday. I think it did 10.5, something yesterday. So it's respected 12 now, which is fine. And now I will be looking at another point right here. It's quite funny, actually, when you're looking at charts and you're just drawing lines. So I said 13 yesterday, didn't I? 12.9, I said yesterday. But you have to understand that the market's condition as well. So, yeah, I tend to, I don't like being greedy. You know, you got to understand, know when to hold and fold and run away. So for me, this is BTBT today. Well, not today, rather, as a general play. And other than that, I'll be out.
That is 13.45.
No, 13.
All right.
13. 12.9, I think 13. I said. But it's not a day play. It's done another 17% today. You can imagine making 17% on your money on a day-to-day basis. So, but that's for me anyway.
Okay, I think at this point I can exit it and face Ryo. You know, let me see if I can get a little from Ryo.
You could say stop loss and protect your profits, or you could just say, you know what, let me get out. I'm happy with my profits, you know, without being greedy. That's all that matters, you know, because when the market is coming down, people tend to ask for entry, exit, entry, exit, entry, exit. Yes, it's fine. I can give you entries and exit, but at the same time, if there's nothing to enter, then there's nothing to enter. And what do? We do nothing. And which is it's quite, you know, my phrase is quite popular. I think Naomi, if she's still here, she knows me. I'm just going to say do nothing, because do nothing is a trade. Do nothing, and cash is a position. Sometimes you just have cash, but do nothing. You're trading your peace of mind, and that's what you should do sometimes. So I'm not even looking at what's moving in the market.
Okay.
I was looking at VYGR today, but GROM came back, BTBT, KOLD. Oh, Affirm moved 13% again. Affirm might just go to 200. Well, considering we saw this at 65. Oh, DLPN. That means TCAT might move as well. Well, that's a disappointing move there. Okay. PLT. I'm actually going to look at Palantir for Palantir, guys. If this thing should mistakenly hit 23, I think you should go back in again. It's going to be difficult, but I don't know if the market is turning back in again or it's me. Yeah, I'm not sure. I think the market's just breathe a little bit. Let's see. SPY, did it go green? No, it didn't. ITBM, no. So the market didn't move. It's just me, sorry. Sorry, I'm just trying to look at some of my old positions. There's some position I want to get off. Okay, so BTBT, good trade for me as well. I didn't trade it today or anything, but in terms of call rather. So let's see. Palantir, which I have, I did cut down my position a while back. Resonance, I'm still heavily down on Resonance. I don't know. I think it was a mental trade I took to average down on Resonance. I don't know why I didn't get out then. Sorry, I didn't average down rather. But I have a few trades that are I have ANY, a small position, which I'm looking to get her off. I'm not going to get lost in this market at all. Please, 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 guys, do not get lost in any trade.
Vicky, I'll send you my small gain that I just get now.
Well done, congratulations. That's all that matters, you know, bring smile to people's faces, not being greedy.
Yeah.
You make a little bit, you out. Nick, remember our cutoff for this thing, Riot? I know we always want to buy low, yeah? But sometimes, remember what I said, sometimes you just buy a bit higher and you're like, oh, really?
You said we should go below 27.
I've always been saying this about Riot below 27. I say it's a long-term trade for me, actually. You know, to think Riot is something we had since $2 last year. Now I'm chasing at 27. Look at that key levels. Just understand these things. So over time, when you understand this market, you can look at the market and you say, you know what? Boom, boom. Okay. So overall, can you see? That's what it's doing. So, but again, I'm not a pattern trader. But recognize pattern is a good thing. But you know, if you have too many positions, guys, cut down. Don't have too many positions. I beg you. Don't hold too many positions. It's not good for your trade. It's not good for your mental health. Not good for you. But look, can you see the markets? Can you see? Yeah. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
So this is why your thing is moving. Can you see them? Boom, boom, boom. Even though it's totally down, which means the market opened about 2% down, but now it's gradually growing. So some of your small trades will move, small caps will move. But again, 229 is our magic price. Is it 229 right here? Wow, all the way here. Unbelievable. I'm staying extended on Zoom today for some reason. Maybe I'm just enjoying the time. 229 right here is my magic number.
Yes, you're enjoying chatting with us.
No, not pretty much. But if it hits this point here, guys, then this market is going to go to Jupiter, it's going to go to the moon, it's going to go to Pluto. Bitcoin, come and go to 55 and let's hear a word. Okay, so this one here doesn't really bother me that much. This will move. I know I keep saying this. This will move, so it will move, and I'm telling you that just based on what I can understand. Look at that, BTBT. Trayo, are you good with the BTBT now? Is she still here? Yeah, Trayo, I told you, you asked about price yesterday. I said 11.5.
Okay. I mean 11.5, but I didn't like super average down, so I'm still at 12 point something, almost 13.
Okay.
But yeah, it feels good to see my money back.
But you came back to 12.5 yesterday, didn't you?
I can't remember. I'm sure about 12.5. I know my average is almost 13.
So which is the price I said we will be getting out something. Yeah, sometimes when this market moves, we have another look and then we re-look at our key level again. And these things do happen. But what can we do? That's just life. Precious, talk to me. Precious, what are we?
I'm just watching.
You're enjoying the show, right? The BK show.
Definitely, yes.
So what are we trading? Talk to me. I know go agree. Tell me nothing though.
I'm okay with my positions for now, so I'm just watching.
How do you find this whole trading thing? Is it looking interesting?
Yes.
Yeah, looking interesting.
Yes, yeah.
Okay, welcome back.
Good. So, because the reason I'm saying that is because tomorrow I'll give you the microphone. You will be the one to share. To show some,
I'm not ready for
you
that.
really want to show us some of these key levels. You really want to show us some of this key level that we're talking about. What's this key level? Level.
Come back.
Afolabi, is he not with us? Yeah, Ruth finally green. Let me just tag him to join us because he's always. Let me ask him, why aren't you on Zoom, brother? Because he's always, he always wants this thing. So
now this my eyes still do me blood.
So let's see. Mute so we can hear you.
No.
Let's see. Military man. Okay, see, instead of him to be in the forest fighting, he's here trading. We should just report him to Buhari. So, and he sold his BTBT already, right? Yeah, I mean, sometimes you sell, I think sometimes it's all about not being greedy. Just stay there and not being greedy, take out your whatever and move, you know. BTBT is 18% now. I didn't buy more. Roots, how about Roots? Roots is a patience trade. You're going at 5.5, you said. So this yesterday probably would have been a good time to average down, but I haven't seen anything from the company yet. They haven't, oops, sorry, I missed the key level points. Yeah. They haven't released any news untoward. So volatility is part of the market. April is on record, the most volatile month. And that's it, what can we do? So I'll leave that key level there while I look at Wish. Yeah, Wish here, this is quite a funny one, to be honest. My price is 6.2. Is it 6.2 or 7 even? 7, I think it is. So I am with you. I'm bleeding with everybody. And let me tell you something, guys. On Wish, you don't have to. Yeah, James, the market is red everywhere. We are seeing some opportunities. So Wish here is Wish here is something that I'm as desperate as everybody else for this thing to go to at least 7. And is the chart destroyed? No. But based on what I can see, and that's just me, this is just my opinion. A friend of mine that we chart together, he sees 3.6 here before this thing starts correcting. 3.6. I cannot see 3.6. I think it's in a no man's land right now, which is in a no man's land. It's in a price discovery zone. Okay, so I don't see 3.6 happening personally. I think right now, you know, as Wyckoff will do, sorry, what happened there? As Wyckoff will behave. So, you know, of course we need volume to push it. So the Wyckoff has happened here. I need some accumulation. And I think, let me just see actually if I'm seeing my accumulation. Long hold, yeah. The chart is not destroyed. It's a good company trying to compete with you know, with Amazon, etc. So look, there's a Wyckoff here which happened, and then it just blew all away. And I'm not sure why, but I think sometimes in the market you cannot explain why. Okay, you just have to understand the demand and supply channels. They create what they call an imbalance, and that's what it is. But why did it move today? I don't know. Does anyone know something? I don't know. But I'm actually going to look at what nobody can see, which is called the level 2. So let me actually have a look and see. So most times somebody knows something and they start loading heavy. Okay, and let me see if I can see unusual. I can't see anything unusual in terms of volume. Because some of them are still raising their bid, some of them are still lowering their bid. Wow. Okay. So they're also fighting over $5, to be fair. They're also fighting over $5. And the lowest I can see right now is $4.98. So yeah, I don't see this thing going below $4.98 at the moment. I don't see it go below $4.98 at the moment, just based on what I can see. Then if I'm going to apply to my charting, then I'm going to say something else. So $4.98 so far. It's what I can see. And yeah, 498 so far for Wish, definitely. I don't see it going below. They're not raising their prices either, though. That's something I've got to say. Let me see. 498, four different market makers. Oh, more than four. Okay, there's one which is 497, but somebody's making a big order, 498, 498. So, and if you're buying a 498, if he's buying a 498, that means he's expecting to go up a lot as well. Yeah, let's pick your max first and do max 24. Sorry, 1 minute 24 and do the last paper. So both the last papers. Yeah, that's not all, but we'll review it together later. Okay, so yeah, 497 I saw. So it doesn't mean it's not going to go below 497 because the fact that market makers are not bidding lower. Okay, there's a lot of 496 orders now. Okay, maybe one or two. So there's odd 496 bids as well. So don't get flustered or anything about this thing. So 496 is coming in. Again, expect people to raise their buys or lower their buys. And but that's just the market makers. But let's see big orders. If I can see, you can't see these things. Actually, you can. Let me share with you. You can, so you can see what I'm seeing. Can you see what I see? Can you hear what I hear? You can see this, right? Can you see this? So market makers, 491. Thank you. Somebody's bidding 491 for 32 lot size, while somebody is saying they want to sell 496 highest. So I'm not seeing a runner right now. And look, 1,000 units, 2,000. So nothing to say. I can't see a hidden order. Okay, somebody's buying 4,000 units at 496, but nothing major, nothing major. I can't see anything that's going to throw me out. So 491 is the lowest I can see here so far. But you know what? Let's just leave that one because we don't care about that, do we? We care about what the charts are saying. So price discovery again, as the charts destroyed? No. Is the volume still there? Yes. The volume is a bit quiet. It's a bit quiet. So don't be surprised if you see it goes to 491, you start running. If you do that, I mean, you're trading with emotions and all this nonsense. Forget about them. This is just nonsense. Don't trade with the emotions. Just be patient and let the market do what the market is going to do. Identify your key level and move, and that's what you're going to do. This is so plain. What's Riot saying? Sorry, let's just again see Riot is just within the zone. Can you see how important this line is now, or Unica especially?
Yes, I can.
See,
my fear is now that it's just ranging and ranging. I hope it won't just start flying off in the next 1 hour or two.
Well, so your job is you want to buy below this price, okay? Below this price. And what's that price?
I just wanted to drop below 27, maybe 26.8 or something.
Well done, patience. And that's it. So, set your thing, 27.11. Look at that, and they're saying they just don't like this point. But it doesn't mean it's not going to fall lower. It can, but at the same time, because I'm not even looking at market activity, but that's just what it is. This point here, this is the loading zone. And this point here is about get to move zone. And then boom, we're gone. And that's it. This point here is your leave behind, is your left, get left behind zone. And that's just what it is. So patience. I think it's a good comp. That's it. What else? Wish. So that's Wish right there. So if you see 491, I'm not going to be shocked. Again, market moves up, but not in a straight line. IWM. See, I can still see my greens, hots. I'm getting a bit tired. Hots, again, hots is complying with, they're all moving with Bitcoin, and that's what they're doing. Look at any. It hasn't even beaten our price yet. We want it to come to our price level. but it's flirting with it. But initially, it was just bound, it was back down with it. It's all before. But but if it comes around here, just get out. Just get out. Not there, but if it comes here, get out. You're done. Just say bye-bye. And that's it. Palantir, shame, shame, shame. Come, unbelievable. How are you going to get $850 million contract? That's expected. And that is the market. That is the market. This is why you need to trade in a community. Have people that can work with you, that know your stuff. See, this guy will be complaining, oh, I took profits early. It came back down. And that's just what the market does. So you just be gentle, be careful, be gentle to yourself and be careful. Look, it's the market. Nothing is given in this market. I'm looking at the group. Someone said alien sound alarm when the dancing stops. The alien is busy with his sheep.
He's studying.
Shiba, sorry?
Yeah, that's what I said. I said he's studying Shiba. He's studying the big movers.
I've never seen anyone. Yeah.
People, they funny. You're on social media. You say it's a pleasure to be aware of the jurisdiction again on appeal matters. Court of Appeal, Akure, here I come. And this is somebody in Ibadan.
You didn't mute yourself, or I've muted him. I thought he was talking to us initially. Yeah, it's a bit different when I'm talking to my Niger people. Okay, so I saw something just now. So HOTS. What was the key level for HOTS? Remember? So you need to for us.
I wasn't looking. Sorry, when you were talking about, I got distracted. I was looking at my.
Let me see who's here. Who's going to draw our key level for us? Naomi, you want to draw our key level for HOTS?
Oh, but I can try.
Yeah, now where's the key level?
The key level should be wow. It's not looking like that one of BTBT. Looking different. I think it's here. It's somewhere here. Sorry, it's somewhere. I'll tell you now. Around 10.4. 10
right here.
Yeah, somewhere there. Yes.
Yeah,
10 points. Those blue.
Point, but yeah. I'll raise it a little bit more actually. So I'll say it's around that point here. So 10.56 was it? 10.5. Yeah. Remember though, guys, it's not a precise number. 10.56 right here. Okay. So I will be going with around here. Or let me delete it and say our key level will be right around about here. Let me give you one quick hint. Okay, I'll give you one big hint. This is where selling started from. Can you see? Yeah. So this is where selling started from. And if you look, this way they started bidding to sell. Can you see that? So that could be that could form the basis of your key levels, okay? So you need to cross above. Remember, it's not a straight line, it's not a fixed line. It's just that it's a range. So for you to take HOTS serious, it needs to hit this price and it needs to stay above it. Then you can say, okay, it means business. But until then, you're gonna say, you know what? Just leave me alone and let me know when you're ready to play. So yeah, scalping. I want to scalp. That's what we do. We can do some scalping, but right now, patience is what we need to do. Have patience. Yeah. Bookie, is it making sense? Bookie is going to represent us tomorrow on the. We'll do it when she's not at work, and she'll be the one to guide us through this market. Tell us what we shall buy, when we shall buy it. Don't laugh. That's what you're going to tell us what we buy, what we shall buy, what price to get in, and then yeah.
Wow, I like that.
Yeah, we need a female to guide us through these things. It's not hard, is it, Nika?
Looking at it through your chart and what you're showing us, it doesn't look that hard. But if you are by yourself and sitting down and looking at chart, your eyes, I don't know. Yeah, I don't see all those lines you see. But now I'm seeing it with your chart.
No line. You can see the line yourself. What did you say?
I said it's hard. It needs training.
You can see the line. So this thing here is just moving and playing within that. I mean, look at the points here. Trades are congested around this point. Congested, right? They are surrounding the key levels.
That's what they call accumulation or what or something.
Yeah, it's an accumulation zone. Absolutely. It's an accumulation zone. What time frame do I advise? I don't really advise any time frame because it will be your time frame that will suit you. This is 15.
Yeah. I think, can I try to answer that?
Yeah, go on.
I think for day trading, like you're doing, I think the 5 minutes time frame is what most people, what you use. But I think for swings, people usually use the daily chart or the 4-hour chart or something.
So you're right. For day trading, sometimes 5 minutes, and sometimes I use 1 minute, believe it or not. But you know, one thing you need to always do is you need to always look at different time zones, time zones. Otherwise, it's going to be very hard to get it right. So look at different time frames. Otherwise, it's going to be very difficult to get it right. Is BTC calm down now? Remember, stocks do get tired. Look. It's at that point where it's going to start getting tired. It's been there before, and now it's going there again. It's going to get tired and probably just going to break down and say, you know what, I'm done for today, or I'm going to rest. And towards the end of the day, people are going to start buying and it's going to move again. This one's getting tired early. I don't know why. It's getting tired early. But look, Nika, even if you had bought it at 27, you would be up by a little bit, right?
Yeah, actually.
It would be my 27.
That's 0. It's not even up to 1%.
Oh, 1.41%. Look at that.
1% of 27 is 0.27 now.
Oh, that's
that
would
have been.
What am I looking at?
I will have to set it at 27.27 to get 1%. So I will have made like 0.05%.
20.
I'll be 0.5% rather, sorry.
So well, profit is profit, considering you're spending Naira. So yeah, it's a struggle to hold above that line. And that's just what it is. Wow, this is extended Zoom. I've never had this session so long. Oh, again, is it breaking down? You know, one thing about key levels as well, draw the upper key level and draw your lower key level. So you know that this is the point where you can say it's broken. Okay? Key level.
Okay, sir. Today you have done so many things. You have taught, you have lectured, you have advised. Thank you so much.
So I'm trying to look at the lower key level around what point. Thank you, Nika. So if I'm trading it, this is what price here, 26.7. Confirm here. Yeah, this is where I will be taking my loss. Very tight. It's not just about any random percentage. Very tight, but yeah. So this is my upper key level. This is my lower key level. I'll just say, you know what? Thank you, Mr. Market. Bye-bye. You don't want me. You see? That's it. Well, like Yoruba will say, don't sleep on the bike. Don't sleep on the bike. Learn to take your profit. You know, some will say, oh, I want to leave it till this time. No, why? Why leave it to a certain time? Don't do that yourselves. Don't do that yourselves. Learn to leave when your vision is high. Okay. Anyway, I think I should go now. It's been a good day so far. Rather long conversation. Now let me go and do my trading. Yes, do we have any question, guys? Do we have any question? So you all keep watching your key levels now. Austin?
No.
Encapsulator, I like that. Always encapsulator.
Thank you, BK.
Thank you. Thank you, Remy. So, oh no, it's okay. It's okay. It's
Thank
okay.
you so much.
No, thank you, guys. No, on that note, guys. Thank you. See you. Bye-bye. Bye, everybody.